Good day, good people, and welcome to the only place where a tennis ace would dare to join the harem of a pimp mechanic, where a noble princess adopts a thrilling life of sheep wrangling, and where an unstoppable should-be god who excels in every talent could possibly die to, dysentery or fallen trees? Ugh, Azuru, please. Welcome to Danganronpa Hunger Games by the Numbers, Season 2. Today, ladies and gentlemen, in this fine day in the year of the aviator, your United States aviator is bringing you his favorite of all parts. Yes, I love it so much, where we look back at all of the stats, and this time we're not just looking back at Season 2, we're going way back down memory lane. We are looking at Season 2 through the stats, while also keeping Season 1 in mind, because now we have that as a frame of reference. It's weird, because I'm like, wow, we can do so much more with the stats here in Season 2 now that we can look back at Season 1 and compare and contrast. It's just fantastic. And it's all there in the database, and it's just all, it just came out so nicely. So, we can use that as a frame of reference, but before we do that, before we go way back, oh man, I want you guys to tell me. I want you guys to comment, because every Hunger Games episode we go down in the comments and you guys tell me some things, you guys predict some things, but now you guys can have like an educated guess on predictions. I want you guys to tell me, who do you think got the most kills this season? The most cumulative kills? Who got the most kills? Totaled up the entirety of this season. Tell me. Tell me who you think was on the winning team in the most versus games. That's a good one. I wonder who was on the most. I actually know. I don't know. I'm pretending not to know. I can't make these guesses right now because I've been looking at the data. So you guys are gonna just have to go off of it and tell me who you think appeared in the most episodes this season. Tell me that. Go down in the comments. Go ahead. Tell me. Go ahead. Are you there? Did you do it? Go ahead and pause it. Pause the video. Pause it, and while you paused it, go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that ding dong bing bong that bell button, because let me tell you, literally minutes ago, not even minutes, like I just sent a message on the Discord. I'm recording this right after the polls close, because I'm like, this is fresh. I still have that fresh statistics excitement on me. Because let me tell you, one of those polls, I'll get to it at the very end of this video, because it was very close, very close. But you guys have done that. You guys have liked, you've subscribed, you've ding dong bing bonged, and you've commented what I wanted you to comment. So good job. Pat yourself on the back. You did good. You did good today. Proud of you. Really. You did good today. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But now, back to what I was saying. Frame of reference, Season 1, because Season 1, let me tell you, had a fair share of jaw-dropping OMG moments. And I mean, looking back, Season 1 really set the bar high. But Season 2 had quite a few feats of RNG on its own. Remember back in Season 1 when Makoto used his ultimate level luck to become the sole survivor of a collapsing border. So many people died, and all he had to do was push the other ultimate level luck boy to claim his name to fame and take his only win in Season 1. One of the most memorable moments, because nearly half of the competitors were still in, and in an instant, the only Hope boy stood tall. Well, his little sister doesn't nearly have that kind of luck, but one might argue that she has an ability far more powerful: being adorable. The cutest knight of them all, Komaru, proved that you could win a game by being nice, cute, adorable, and above all, retaliating against freaking Sayaka to get her only kill. But that's beautiful and all, but she got that one kill this season also proved that you don't need a single kill to win a game, because we got not only our first, but also our second pacifist victory. None in Season 1, but Sonya and the moral compass, Taka himself, both wrangled themselves a pacifist victory. And while she's on the screen, can we talk about how dominant Miss Sonya has been this season? 3 wins. 3 wins. That's 1/8 of the official winners bracket. The only other person to get 3 wins is Kokichi, and that's spread over 2 seasons. It's the season of the sheep. It is definitely the season of the sheep. She wrangled some sheep. She has been the sheep wrangler. She's gotten 3 wins, but it's not just that. That's not the only reason it's the season of the sheep. If you don't believe me, ask Hajime, our very first sheep winner, getting his magic back. It is undisputed. It is undeniable. Just like the bond between Fuyuhiko and Peko, because in the season brackets, they could not be separated. The only ship to translate so often through RNG, the fated couple, the slingshot gangsta, and his valiant knight of the sword. 2 memes standing side by side, once in the winner's bracket, twice in the loser's bracket, but finally separated in the finale bracket. Unfortunately. Truly unbelievable. I can't, just the odds of so many of those things happening, astronomically low. So unlikely. But let's also take a look at our top killers. Single game killers to start. I'm talking about our heavy hitters. You guys voted on this category, and we'll get to that winner later, but compared to Season 1, this season was a lot more bloody. We'll start with single game KOs. If you look at those with 5, in Season 1, we only had 5 people with 5 KOs. This season, we had 11, and they were Himiko, Chihiro, Sayaka, Kurumi, Shoji, Crazy Hiyoko, Extra Large, Fujito, Togami, Chisa, Celeste, and Maya. And if we look at those with 6 kills, we jumped from 2 in Season 1 to 9 this season. Kaede and Kaede again. Himiko, Sakura, Seiko, Asura from Danganronpa Fandom's Calling, Gundam, Nekomaru, and Samugi. With 7 KOs, just 1 last season, Mondo. This season, Celeste appears again along with Infinity Gauntlet Mahiru, both of them getting 7 KOs in just 1 game and tying Gonta's record from last season with 8 KOs in a single game, the ultimate sleeper pick himself from Mondo's biker gang, Takamichi. See, like, it's just, Takamichi for some reason is able to just trump Mondo every chance he can get. Beat him by getting more KOs than him this season in a single game, beat him by getting a win before he could. Maybe Takamichi should be in charge of the biker gang. But he didn't get the most kills in a single game this season. That leaves us to the queen of single game kills. We're talking 4 from Hyper Danganronpa, H2O, with the newest record of them all, 9 KOs, 9 kills in a single game. Ladies and gentlemen, so many kills. So much blood was shed this season. But, who got the most kills this season? That's a good question. Cumulative kills. Now, last season, Nekomaru, Nagito, and Kokichi they took 3rd place with 17 kills apiece. Mew took 2nd place with 18, and from the squad, Junko took 1st place last season with 19 total kills in 1 season. But this season, the top 3 people all beat Junko's record last season. They all beat Junko's record from last season. In 3rd place with 20 kills was the piano goddess herself, showing that her other side was in fact a genocide. It's Kaede. Kaede with 20 kills this season. 2nd place, going up 2 kills, was Samugi. 22 kills in a single season. Tsumugi also didn't get a win, but she at least got a second place, but we'll get to that later. And in first place, with a total 23 kills. I wonder how many people actually picked this one correctly. Again, from the squad! But this time, it's the newest, one of the newest members of the squad. It's Celeste. Holly Jolly, squad member Celeste. Taking names, killing in games. She is unstoppable. In fact, the squad is unstoppable when it comes to cumulative kills. Can they make it happen again next season? Short answer, yes. Absolutely. But this is all technically subject to change because I guess Kaede could take first place now that I think about it if she gets a lot of kills in tomorrow's game. I guess technically a lot of people could, some people could just get like 10 kills and they could overtake Celeste. I don't know. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to see. If that happens, I'll probably say something during the first episode of preseason. But I don't know. We'll have to look out for that. Keep an eye on that. I do wonder if anyone beats Celeste in the very last game of the season. Kaede could go crazy. But this season was winners versus losers. Every episode I asked you guys to pick a winner and to pick a loser. And you see that this is clearly because now in our finale bracket, we don't need to bring that up right now because it's not completely filled out. It'll be filled out by the end of this episode. I promise you guys, it will be full. This season, we had plenty of versus episodes and we have a lot of new data now because we can filter through all of that versus team, that team data. Versus episode data, because we had no versus episodes in season 1, but we had like half of season 2 were versus episodes, and technically tomorrow is another versus episode, the last versus episode. But appearing in the most versus episodes was Junko Enoshima. Appeared in 10 versus episodes, and you know what? She's going to be in her 11th versus episode tomorrow because she is in that losers bracket. Followed by Nekomaru and Chihiro, who were both in 9 versus episodes. 9 versus episode appearances. The most versus episodes any player has gotten, though, is 5. And 5 people have achieved this goal, and they are Junko, Chihiro, and Nekomaru. Surprise that the folks with the most appearances also have the most wins, so more impressively, with only 7 appearances and 5 wins, Gonta and Mahiru. Very good team players. Proud of them. That puts those two at about a team win rate of 71%. But more impressive than that, Kaede, Himiko, and the Divine Knight Angie have all won 4 out of their 5 versus matches. That is an 80% victory. They are the best of team players. Kaede and Himiko have a chance to improve. In fact, one of them will pull ahead. One of them is guaranteed to pull ahead of the other one. One of them will go from 4 out of 5 to 5 out of 6, and the other one will drop down to 4 out of 6. Who's gonna be the new best versus episode person? Well, let me not say the best, because we have to remember, there is someone else in the finale who's never lost a versus episode. The only person to win every versus episode they've ever been a part of, and is in more than one versus episode, is Chiaki. Well, non-AI Chiaki. 2 appearances, 2 team wins. Can she lead her team to another victory tomorrow? We'll find out. Because speaking of appearances in the game, in the games this season, who appeared the most? Well, if the amount of time she appeared in versus episodes is any indication, it was Junko Enoshima with 20 total appearances. She couldn't get enough killing games. Or wins, actually. She did not win at all this season, but she got herself a loss, so she's going to the finale. After her, Gundam, Ibuki, and Gonta all had 17 chances this season, and only one person out of the top 4 most appearances got a win. Wait, how many times did Sonya show up? What is 16? 16? 3 out of 16 times? 3? That's like 3, 19. That's about 19% of the time she showed up 19%. About 19% of the times that she showed up in these games, she showed up and she showed off and she got a win. That's actually really impressive. The odds, once again, astronomically low. How? Even more astronomically low, the amount of times that Leon appeared. Leon, shockingly enough, was the most forgotten student from the games and only appeared 3 times in this season, also technically having a completely pacifist season. 0 kills. In terms of other people, other notable people who appeared in these games who had 0 kills include Ryoko, Monami, Mitarai, Izuyoi, and AI Gonta, all with no kills, but a couple appearances. The amount of times Leon has shown up in this season, Sonya has won this season. Sonya is a fantastic winner. But let's look at all of the people who could not get a win, who just barely evaded that top spot, that gold medal, that beautiful place on the winner's bracket, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of the winners who got second place this season, we have Komaru, we have Hina, we have Tenko, we have Sakura twice, and we have Hifumi 3 times. Hifumi got second place 3 times this season, but don't think that that's too impressive because Sayaka did the very same thing 3 times this season. They are coming for you, Mondo, with your 4 times in a single just amount of time. Just poor Mondo, he couldn't even get second place this season. Chihiro got robbed twice this season, as did Gonta, both of them taking second place twice, just coming short of a win. Additionally, we have reps from the fan games, 4 from Danganronpa, H2O, and Denji from Fandom's Calling, both taking second place at least once. In addition to them, we have the Great Gozu, Jataru, Junko, Juzo, Kaede, Monika, Mukuro, Ruruka, Seiko, the 2 best friends, proud of them, Tomohiko, and Samugi. Look at that, the Despair Sisters and the Besties, all falling short of getting a spot on that winner's bracket. Rest in peace. It's such a shame, because I love so many of these people who came in second place and they were just so close to getting a place on that winner's bracket, and it just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. One last fun tidbit about the series, in Season 1 and Season 2, excluding preseason, a total of 172 unique characters have taken place in these games, from Junko Enoshima all the way to Princess Piggles. With that in mind, can we get a Claire de Lune for these 7 players who appeared in Season 1 but did not make it to Season 2? Hero's Crystal Ball, Donuts, Justice Hammer 2, Justice Hammer 3, The Outside World, Robot Justice, Shot Put Ball. And now that that's out of the way, we are, about 20 minutes in. That seems about perfect for us to go and fill this finale bracket out. Ladies and gentlemen, your first fan vote. Your first fan vote was memes. So many memes made it into the bracket this season. So many knights, so many sheep wranglers, unfortunately no pimps. But for a second season in a row, you guys wanted a meme to be put in by your own votes. And by only 5 votes for a second season in a row, Corey in the house wins the meme vote. It is a party on the winner's team, baby. And over to the loser's team, their first fan vote was nowhere near as close. It wasn't a 5-vote victory. 26% of the votes, more than a quarter of the votes for this fan vote, for the second placer's fan vote, went to the bug boy himself, Gonta. Hopefully he proves to be a valuable asset to Kaito and company on Team Losers. And now back over to Team Winners. for the winner's leftovers. Let me tell you, this was the most fun category to watch. I mentioned it briefly at the beginning of this episode. Almost consistently, it was a margin of 3 votes going back and forth between 2 people, Gundam and Fuihiko. Late at night on Monday, I went to bed and it was tied. When I woke up, more votes had come in and it was still tied. When the polls closed, together those two garnered just over 40% of the votes. And as much as I love Gundam, the winner's bracket couldn't separate them, the loser's bracket couldn't separate them, and thanks to the fan votes, the finale won't separate them because the Slingshot Boy is next to Peko for a 4th time thanks to your votes. And lastly, the heavy hitters. With her performance this season, she absolutely deserves it. We know that she has the most cumulative kills. We know that she has recently been accepted as a member of the squad, and thanks to your vote, she is a member of Team Losers. Celeste joins Kaito's team with the rest of the squad. Hold on, wait. When I was writing up points that I wanted to make for this, I did not put that in. That's fantastic. She's the squad! Inseparable! It's a squad finale, baby! Yes! We've got Junko, we've got Genocide Jack, and we've got Celeste. Oh, yes! They are gonna come in, and they are going to win. If only, the only thing that I'm like this close to like bringing in freaking steel-minded, sharpshooting, steel-minded Big Sister Sarah into this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your fan votes. We can pull up the filled out bracket, which means on team winners, along with your team captain Kokichi, we have Sakura, Hifumi, the Wish King himself Rantaro, Shuichi, the cutest knight of them all, the knight of the voice, Komaru, Himiko, Sheep Wranglin' Sonya, Cory in the house, the Madurai brothers, Hiro, the sword knight herself Peko, along by her side, Slingshot Fuihiko. And on the losers bracket, we have Team Captain Kaito, we have Tenko, Crazy Hiyoko, extra large, we have Kaede, Juicebox Gonta, Non-AI Chiaki, Genocide Jack from the squad, Teru, Junko from the squad, Bad Santa Celeste of the squad, the ultimate Chihiro, Ibuki's Grace, and Miss Maya. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. Winners versus losers. Who will take Kokichi's championship, or let's not count out the champ. The champ could retain his championship for another season. Will it happen? Will he win? Will someone on his team win, or will his entire team lose? Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna have to wait until probably, well, yeah, I'll probably record it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow, technically. So, at this point in time, I don't know who's gonna win. I can only hope that it's the squad. I'm kidding. I really want it to be freaking Sheep Wranglin' Sonya. I want her 4th win. So yes, in the comments, tell me who you really want to win tomorrow. That might change in between right now and tomorrow, because I'm definitely gonna ask you guys again tomorrow, because that's just something I do. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Aviator is taking off. I hope you enjoyed the stats today. It's a fine day in the year of the Aviator, and I say to you, thanks for watching, and toodaloo, flight crew.